Hi, and welcome to the You Can't Save Anyone podcast. I'm Suwon Weaver.
Hello.
And this is Yoshihara.
How you feeling?
We're two comedians
I'm
talking
okay.
about whatever
I
we
just
want.
got teeth.
But we can't save anyone.
My old feeling
including you.
changed, so half of my face is numb.
You know what? If you wouldn't say anything, I don't think I would know. But now
Oh, really?
that you said it, I can see it. Like,
Yeah, right? Yeah.
how's your holidays? Do you have plans for the holidays?
No. I was gonna take Drew to Las Vegas, but it didn't happen. So yeah, he's gonna stay.
Nice. All
Yeah.
right.
What about you?
I'm gonna go to Palm Springs and hang out with my
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
And they're chefs, so they make really good food. The food is like mwah, mwah, mwah. It's so
Oh my God, you're so lucky.
good. I love lesbian chefs. That's my favorite.
Yeah. There's a lot of lesbian chefs, huh?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody is dating the lesbian couple. She's comedian, but her wife is a chef too.
Oh yeah, somebody I don't know. Oh,
Do you know Melanie? What's her name? She's
oh yeah, Melanie Vesey.
best. Yeah.
That's right. I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's funny because actually we had that in common because at that time my partner was my ex was a chef. I have two exes that are chefs.
Oh
Like
my God.
professional, like the best training,
Oh
like
my God. You are so spoiled.
I think so. And obviously because of my mom was like
Oh my God, your mom was incredible.
yeah. So I have all these I like to eat good food.
Yeah, me too. I like to eat good food, but I
Yeah.
can't cook. My boyfriend can't cook.
No,
I'm fucked.
I have one friend that she's a really good friend. She's a great person, but she doesn't eat for food. She
Mhm.
eats for like sustenance.
Mm,
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
people?
Well, like she literally says she only eats because like your body needs food.
Mm-hmm.
She's not like like
Foodie.
she's not a foodie.
Then my and Andrew too. He says like food is just for energy, for fuel. It's a fuel, and he doesn't have like food orgasm.
Terrible.
I know.
What?
I know. I had so many orgasms.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, like,
Mm, mm.
yeah. Oh, it's so
Mm,
good. So good.
so good.
Ugh.
Like, oh, I'm so glad I'm alive, that kind of
Like,
moment.
and I want like the really good quality ingredients, like I like all the thing. Like I don't want substitute. I hate fake
Yeah, no,
sugar, hate fake sugar, fake butter, anything like this. Like,
no.
I'd rather eat less and have the real thing than have
Mm-hmm.
fake sugar makes me mad.
Yeah. The sugar, I buy like a real cane sugar, not, yeah.
We want the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
If
We
we're gonna
deserve,
eat it,
yeah.
we're just
And
that's how pure we are. Pure.
pure. And thank you, EBT.
Yeah. Pure. And thank you, government, for helping.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
Yes, it's good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is your face in pain? Is it painful?
No, so somehow I have very high pain tolerance in my mouth. So I love going to dentist. I love the smell of the dentist. The sound doesn't bother me. Like, yeah, do what you need to do.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you have a good dentist? You like your
Yeah,
dentist?
I love my dentist. She's the only dentist that I trust.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't trust any other dentist. Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I really needed fix my like one of the malls, and all other dentists oh, you need implant, $4,000 or $6,000. Bullshit. And then I went to her and she said, let's try save this mall. And even though half gone, I don't want you to put it. That's the last result. And if she sent me to the specialist. Even specialist said like I should get implants. Like, no, I want to trying to save it. So yeah, my dentist is really like for a long run, it's really bad to pull the teeth
Yeah.
out. So
Oh, maybe you can share it with me. I would love to have her. And
yeah, she's in Alhambra. That's why I'm always yeah. But I it's worth the drive.
yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I'd rather drive someplace for somebody great, you know. I think it.
Yeah, and she's such a great spirit too. I
Oh,
can tell
and
she has like a high vibration.
ooh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I love it. Well,
Hmm.
speaking of high vibration and low
Hmm.
vibration,
Hmm.
so I mean, have you been doing have you have you been doing shows? You have any shows coming?
No, it stopped to December. I have like almost nothing. I had like 2 shows. That's it.
Yeah, because you were so busy. You were doing a lot, and then
A
you were
lot. Yeah. And I haven't booked any February show either. So I don't know, January show either. Like, what am I gonna happen? Yeah, but you know what? Let it go if it's slow down. Yeah, I'm focusing on like spiritual stuff right now. So
oh, that's great. I
yeah.
mean, that's how it always is. Like I felt like I barely had any shows, and now all of a
Mhm.
sudden I got like a bunch of shows, which is nice.
Nice,
I know.
nice, nice, nice. Because it because you took action. You know what I mean? So that's now it's make it things happen. I slacked. I'm guilty of that. I'm just
Yeah, but you
I
know what? Still spiritual stuff is like
mm,
we need that.
mm, yeah. For my I'm learning Reiki, and also I don't know how to say it in English. It's called different type of like energy healing thing. Yeah, it's fun.
Nice. I love it.
Mhm.
Is it like
Yeah.
it looks like Tai Chi or Qigong, like the way you're doing that?
Yeah, it's called Kiko, and I don't know, and I think it's from China. Reiki is from Japan, but Kiko is from China. So I don't know how to say in English or Chinese,
You
but
know what?
yeah.
That reminds me, I just saw Zhao Ying was
Hmm.
um, she was interviewing people and she was asking them say one word in Chinese. Like all these different comedians, right? Like
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
bunch of different white guys and so or black there was a couple black dudes. You know, some guys had it, some guys didn't. One guy said kung pao chicken, which was so stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, stupid idiot, but fine, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but at least try it, yeah.
But then this was the one that I just was like, oh my God, this girl, I don't want to say what she is or anything.
Hmm.
One girl was like, oh, Shama-san is like when you go to a sushi restaurant, Shama-san. And I was like, oh my God. Like,
What's that?
well, you know how when you walk, first of all, she said that wrong. But you know, when you
Uh-huh.
walk into a sushi restaurant and they greet you,
ああ、いらっしゃいませ。
so that's what she was saying. And then Zhao Ying was like,
あ
I think that's Japanese.
あ。
Like this girl doesn't know sushi is not Chinese.
Wow. Is she white? Black?
She's white,
Okay.
blonde.
Blonde.
I mean,
Somewhere
come
from
on,
Midwest.
the
Because
basics.
yeah, if you are from LA, California, or West Coast or East, although New York, or they know what sushi is, like Japanese. It's Japanese, I
I
think.
mean,
But in the Midwest, I think they.
I don't know where this girl was, but I saw her and she was like, Shama-san, Shama-san. And then Zhao Ying was like, what? People don't know
Wow.
anything. It's just surprising.
Yeah. Can tell.
They can't tell. But they don't even know she doesn't know she's in a Japanese restaurant.
But who doesn't know that sushi is not sushi is who doesn't know sushi is Japanese? You know what I mean?
This girl, she didn't know the difference.
Wow.
She just doesn't, she didn't know. People don't know anything. You know what? People all the time. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes people they think I'm somebody else. They think like, oh, they met me before. And then they call me like another name. Like they just go, oh yeah, I met you. I met you. Like it just happened.
Really?
I was in New
Yeah,
York.
it happens to me too. It's the user is a non-Asian though.
Yes.
Yeah, I met you somewhere. Did we?
Did we? Did we? No, that's what I was in New York and this lady, she was like, she called me Plumflower. Do you know who
Uh-huh.
Plumflower is? There's a comedian. I mean, I
Uh-uh.
assume she's Chinese. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
from Plumflower.
Wow.
And I said that. I was like, no. I said, no, that's not me. And she goes, oh yeah, no, you seem really different. And I was like, yeah, we look all alike. And she's like, no, no, no. But I'm just giving her a hard time because
Yeah, wow.
I mean, I don't think I look like that many people. And you
No, you don't.
either.
But I can but I try not to be harsh because sometimes I don't recognize some
White people.
comedians. White people and black people. Oh my God, for the longest time, there's two black guys, two comedians mixed up in my head. And like I was oh and I saw this one comedian one night and the next day I saw another comedian, but I thought they were the same people. I said, hey, last night you did great. You were amazing last night. And he was like, what? Was I? Thank you. And, yeah, you were at the ice house. You killed it. I was like, I wasn't there, but
Oh my God, so funny.
oh my God, I feel so bad.
What
Yeah.
can we do? We try our
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, that's a saying, right? Especially that
Yeah.
like, Asians look all alike. And then
Like, yeah. Yeah. I did that to so many white people
I
and
think
black
that's more
people.
common. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah,
have
they think we'll look like, but I think they'll look like. I mean,
yeah. So they don't know that we think the same thing.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's crazy.
we all have like different stuff, you know, like it's just
Mm-hmm.
have so many different, I don't know. It's just because people just don't focus, right? They're
Mm-mm.
focused. So especially when they get me mistaken for someone, oh, I met you before. And I have a really good eye for people. Like I might not remember their
Mm-mm.
usually if I met them before, I'm pretty like I remember their face.
Mm.
Always remember people's faces pretty
I
well,
don't.
you know.
I don't.
How's your eye?
Even face.
Is your eyesight good?
My eyesight was perfect until like maybe 48.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then my eyesight started getting bad. But also, I always has 20/20. I
Okay.
didn't study when I was a kid, especially. Yeah. So my eyes, if I think when I was a kid, if there is a more smaller than 20/20, I think I could see it.
Oh, okay.
That's how good my eyesight was.
Nice. Yeah.
But when oh my God, now it's like what I have to do this.
That's normal though. I think that just happens with aging no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah.
Like I don't think it's possible to stop that.
Yeah. What about you? You always has a good eyesight?
But always was pretty good. And yeah, same thing. Like, you know, late 40s really started kicking in. I started no,
Right.
but like so far, I mean, I have to carry glasses so I could read at night. like a
Mm.
menu or something, but mostly it's not that bad. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, so far so good.
far. So you know what? I was thinking about this. I'm always thinking
Mm.
about stupid stuff like masculinity and femininity.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes like, so lately I've been kind of feeling, I don't know, because I'm getting older, like I'm feeling more masculine than I used to.
Mm.
I think like I'm noticing it like that it's just coming out and I'm
Mm.
comfortable
Mm.
being like, but then and I've had this feeling too, like for about 10 years. Sometimes when I go out and I come back and I have makeup on and stuff because I come back. I
Mm-hmm.
when I come back and I look at myself with all like red lipstick and eyeliner, I
Mm-hmm.
really say to myself, I look like a clown.
No, you look good.
But you know what I mean? Like I have the feeling of, oh, this is clown makeup.
Mm.
Like almost like clowns look like a big red lip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like this is a clown face. Like,
Oh.
and I mean I like wearing makeup because I feel
Uh-huh.
like it looks acceptable or whatever. But
Yeah, I had this masculine energy too. Always I felt like I was a boy or man.
yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that
But my one of the Reiki s- person I know, when she did a Reiki on me, she said, you should wear red lipstick or red, like that's why I'm starting doing red because it's a makeup is also protection. Like when you see like African people, they when they dance or whatever they do, when they do, put color and all that, makeup, that was started as a protection. So makeup is also, yeah.
you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that. I feel like if I have like a little bit of a mask on, like a mask, like my
Mm-hmm.
like makeup, it kind of does something.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
I'm into it. But sometimes at the end of the day, I'm like, oh God, I feel like this is clown makeup I need to remove.
Yeah,
You know?
me too. I hate wearing foundation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like and then I don't know. Sometimes like I see some guys that like they I feel like maybe their natural energy is not really masculine, but
Mm-hmm.
because they're trying to be so masculine, it's
Mm-hmm.
like so painful sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very painful.
Like first of all, like they're walking around like big roosters, and if they shake your hand, it's like, shake hand. Like it's just,
Too tight. Like,
yeah.
what are you trying to prove? You know what I mean? Like, ow, ow, ow.
He shook this guy's hand. He was vegan. And I don't want to say his name. I think you know him, but I mean he's not famous or anything. He's just, a comic. But
Mm-hmm.
I shook his hand and he's squeezing my hand so hard. And I was just like, I said to him, I was like, what is all that for?
What did he say?
Because he was just like, what? Like that's like he just kind of, what are you talking about? And I told him, I'm like, that's not how you shake hands, especially I'm a woman. You don't have
Uh-huh.
to do that.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, and then he was like, well, how should I do it? And I was like, okay. And then I showed him, I was like, look, you make your hand be soft, and then I'm going to shake your hand like I'm a guy. Like,
Uh-huh.
this is how you would shake my hand. And I shook
Uh-huh.
his hand like nice, like
Uh-huh.
gently. And he was like, that's disgusting.
What?
He couldn't. And you know what? Like, I have had so many, like, really sexy, like, I'm just going to say it, like, sexy black dudes
Uh-huh.
that are like tall and athletic and awesome. Shake my hand like that, just soft,
Yeah. No,
nice.
you're right. Come to think of it, I've never had a shake hand with a black man who shakes like that.
Right.
It's all white men.
And Asian guys sometimes too.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm saying. This was an Asian guy.
That's
And he
like
was,
trying to they intimidate, like,
I was just like, what is all that? I
Yeah.
literally was like, what is that for?
Yeah.
It was so disturbing. Because like, first of all, completely unnecessary. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just standing here. I'm not trying to be you. You
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
But like, if you have like a tall, sexy guy, shake your hand
Mm-hmm.
soft, it's so nice.
So nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there, he's not insecure. You know what I mean?
that's right. It's like the confidence is there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have to do that to
Is
me.
that, yeah, like there's people who shake hands too so tight. I think they were trying to intimidate the
Yeah,
other person.
yeah. It's like, oh, I see. You're a man. Got it.
Yeah.
It's like that. People like this, like sometimes they're really trying to prove that they're dominant, and
Yeah.
it's like
I
I was
hate
like,
it.
yeah, it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah. I say that's a ew to me.
Yeah, it is. So after that, all night long, him and his friend, they were shaking everybody's hand. They continued
Ew.
because they were trying it out and they don't want to shake hands soft because they think that's weak. But I'm like, yeah, because you guys are weak. So
Yeah.
you're afraid to be weak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like showing, it's almost like they're demonstrating that they're not alpha males.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Inside they were so insecure and they were little girl. So
Yes. They're on it's all on the inside.
it's
But
like trying to compensate with the masculine.
yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty
And
funny.
oh
It's funny
yeah.
what shows, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it just
Yeah.
comes out. It's like, oh,
I
you
think if they get intimidated easily, that's why they're trying to intimidate other people.
yeah.
It's all about they reflecting
Yeah.
their, yeah.
It was almost like I'm like, are you gay? Is that why you're doing that? Because like, why do you have to try to be so dominant? Like, what is that? Like, you're doing something is going on. Like,
Yeah.
be unnecessary.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Unnecessary.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the Comedy Store
Mm-hmm.
nights ago, just supporting, a show,
Mm-hmm.
and I tripped and fell.
Mm-hmm.
So, somebody was on stage, and I was up in the belly room in the back, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
there's a little partition, and I kind of stumbled, and there's a comedian there. I forget his name. I don't know. I think it might be Elliot. Anyways, he's like he's a former football player.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he just looks like he looks like a lumberjack football player. That's how
Mm.
very nice, super nice. But I fell and then he caught me. And I was all like, it was so funny. Because
Nice.
I would have fallen on my face, I would have really fallen to the ground. But he caught me, and then I said, and he was so nice. He was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, "Well, you grabbed my boob, so that's nice." I said that. I was like, "Oh, you grabbed my boob, so that's great."
Wow.
But he was so like he's so masculine or
Uh-huh.
and big. He just could grab me so fast.
Yeah, and also he can move so fast.
Yes. He just caught me
Mm.
right away, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." So stupid. I was
You forgot that you're lesbian for one second.
yeah, I was like,
What?
but then I had to say the thing about the boob because I'm still a comedian, so no matter what, I have to say, oh yeah,
Uh, uh.
good job grabbing my boob. That was great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
I needed that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been a while. Thank you.
it's been a long time. So
Yeah.
I mean, like that was the first thing after he said, "Are you okay?" Then I said the boob thing right away, and
Oh my
three
gosh.
guys that were sitting there, I think they all cracked up. Like, yeah, grab my boob, so that was great.
Thank you for that.
Nice. Well, let me know if you want to get together later.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
But that's nice of him. He just grabbed,
Oh, it
shoved
was
you.
perfect timing. Like it was,
Wow.
yeah, I don't know.
He just I don't think he just thinking about it. His body just react to it. Yeah.
yes. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
he just, oh, you're a man.
Mm,
I
see,
think the
that's a man.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the guys that would have shook my hand like this, they just let me fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oops.
Oh no, a girl? Ew.
Yeah, ew. Ooh, oops. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
We're
it's
messed up.
yeah. I don't know. It's either these days the men are like either like overly masculine or more feminine. I know.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
feel like so many of these Trump supporters are people who don't have enough masculinity and they're
Mm.
insecure because Trump,
Yeah.
he's like that too.
It's I feel bad for those people um they have to be manly, they have to be masculine, and they don't ignore their inside, how they feel and stuff. Yeah, it's
Honestly,
not healthy.
Trump is like that. Elon Musk, to me, they're very similar. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't look like they're very masculine. And
Mm-hmm.
so then they try so hard to be like, ah, grab him by the pussy or what. Like that's how that
Yeah.
I don't think that a guy who is confident and masculine can say that.
Mm-mm.
Because if you're confident, you don't need to say that. You don't want to say
Mm-mm.
that, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Drew is never going to say something like that,
No.
could never come out of his body.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Only somebody who's really insecure.
Yeah. And then it was taught, I think that's how they're taught. Have to be a man, have to be a masculine. Don't cry, men won't cry, kind of.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? He's also Andrew Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know him?
Mm-mm.
He's one of those types that like try to teach guys how to be masculine and
Ew.
it's like a fake masculine.
Oh.
And I feel like they're all about treating women bad and over like trying to really be like all tough. Like
Mm-hmm.
and to me that's like, oh, you guys are all gay.
It's so I saw this lady. She always her life she lived in the red states, and then because of her husband's job, they have to move to blue state. And she was like, "Oh my God, people are so nice." And she's white, but she's a little tattoo, and she likes it in color her hair, so she looks a little different. So but she was all her life she was living in Texas, I think, or red states, and so it was like shocking for her, like people like the way she is, people are still accepting her and then being nice to her, like what? Because she didn't feel safe just going to go outside and out of the house and then doing chores and stuff in Texas, small, especially, yeah, so rural area. But now she's I think it's in Missouri. It's one of the blue state. And then she was like, "Oh my God, I think I can go work again." And yeah.
See, that's the funny thing is like
Mm-hmm.
I think when they get stuck in the red state mentality, but they never
Mm-hmm.
went anywhere else and they realize,
Yeah.
you can realize like, oh, we're fine. We're okay together.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to be nasty or any like everybody so gets along,
Mm-hmm.
That's the great thing about California, LA is like there's just lots of different kinds of people everywhere, and we're fine.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's she was saying that everybody should, you know, at least once you should try to live in a different, you know, yeah, blue state.
Yeah. Or at least go to Europe too. Like a Europe trip is
Yeah.
awesome, you know,
Yeah.
or Japan or Korea, like somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Yeah. It doesn't, yeah, different place or different country, you will see, yeah, what you think is right is not really right in other places. Yeah.
Yeah. Culture.
Yeah.
Like the culture.
Cultural. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we have all the answers.
Yes.
We usually do. We have
Yeah. Yes. In conclusion, right?
it
Live somewhere else
somewhere.
once in a while.
At least go there for a little
And
while.
yeah, let's at least travel and meet different people.
And then
Yeah.
realize that we're just all kind of the same and
Yeah.
everyone just wants to have a good life, you know?
Yes. Yeah. And it seems like American people love to go to Japan, but in Japan, everybody's so polite, but also it's okay to stare. In America, staring at a stranger is not a good thing, but in Japan, it's okay. You know,
Really
yeah.
funny.
Hmm?
That's really funny.
Yeah, because we policing each other. So if you do something weird, a bad thing in public, everybody will judge you. Like,
Like, oh, look at that. Don't do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. But in America, staring stranger is like, you're like, ah, don't look at it. You know what I mean?
But that's a funny thing. In America, we have something like that, like don't stare at strangers, but then they can stab you in the back.
Mm,
You know, don't stare.
yeah.
But Americans, I mean, not all, of course. I don't ever mean all, but like sometimes America people can be really two-faced.
Yeah. Can be. But I think it's the culture,
Yeah,
you know?
that's
So
what I
I try to accept it's American culture. So this is custom. So yeah, try
think.
not to. It's a yeah, when I first thing I when I came to America, it was a kind of culture shock, but also I accepted quickly because when American people say, I'll call you, right? And then it means maybe, maybe
Maybe.
call, maybe it's silent, you know. Japanese people, even Japanese people, when you say I'll call you, is that they will call,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
maybe silent for sure.
Yeah, maybe it's America is silent. So I think, okay, so that,
Yeah, it
not so everything rigid in the
makes
goal. Yeah, that's actually I like that too. So
yeah,
yeah.
because it doesn't really mean anything bad.
Mm,
It's not like they mean they hate you or anything. It
mm.
just kind of means like we we think about it.
Yeah. Oops, forgot. And
You know what? That's funny. My mom used to say that too, though. My mom used to really, she didn't like that because
yeah, a lot of Asian people don't like that because with Asia, more like if you said you will do it, you keep follow. I mean, keep your word.
yeah. So my mom really hated that. And I always thought, oh, what's the big deal? But I'm American, so I'm
Mm,
just used to it. Yeah, we'll call each
yeah,
other, whatever.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, my boyfriend broke up with me, you know, like so that's anything can,
Yeah, something
it
can come
distracts come
in.
in, yeah.
Even
But
just go to the grocery store. Oh, I had to go to the grocery
yeah,
store.
grocery store. But in Asia, it's like, oh, my boyfriend dumped me. I still have to call, because I
Yeah, we don't do that. We just
uh,
do whatever. You know what? That's the thing here is like, I think at the end of the day, people really do what they want in America.
hmm
And
yeah.
maybe they fulfill their obligations.
Yeah.
in Asian countries. It's like,
Asian country because our feeling is not valid. So American view, the feelings are super valid. So
yeah,
most
feelings are
important
up here.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feelings
Yeah.
are really high up in America,
Hmm. Hmm. Very high.
very high. It's almost the
In
high.
Asia, it's like very low. So
This is so
yeah. Obligation first. Obligation is like
oh
and emotion goes.
no, and you're right. In America, the feelings are A plus. That's like
Yes.
the top.
Yes.
God, talking about immature. That's why we're so immature. Because
Because
all about the
yesterday, yeah, yesterday I went to teach Japanese to this 5 years old boy, and then, yeah, he was watching a movie with his dad when I got there. I was on time, but so he couldn't switch his mood, and he didn't want to study. So he was like a morning, and then and then his dad was, oh, that's my fault. I didn't transition right, and then he was nice about it, but he was really care about his son's emotional state. And I mean, wow, if if that 5 years old boy was me, and then the dad was my mom, she already slapped me
Mhm.
and told me to sit.
Yes, my mom would be
There's
screaming at me for sure,
yes, mm-hmm,
grabbing
yes,
my arm and
yeah,
like really just
yeah,
yeah, totally.
yeah. Sit down, and now
Yeah.
you have to study. You study, So,
But then I would
but
hate my mom too at the same time.
yeah, yeah.
So
But I learned that, oh, okay, when I have to do things, I have to do it. That's how, you
mm,
know.
right. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
You learn that you
Yeah.
just ignore your feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Discipline. Too much discipline. But yeah,
But that's how
when
you
you
get
do.
stuff done. That's how you get ahead
Yeah.
instead of just wallowing in our feelings. We just wallow. You're like, oh, the feelings. Oh gosh. I mean, because that's how sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, my feelings. Oh, I just feel like, oh, I got to do this. I have to nap because I have feelings, instead of like whatever something I'm supposed to do. I'm like, oh, my feelings.
Yeah, but I'm so used to American custom. I'm more like that now. I'm just, I don't feel like it. So like last couple months, I'm just not doing anything, you know. Yeah. My mom thinks I'm a rotten.
This is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our feelings. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
right. Well, I hope you feel good. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holiday.